What's up, guys? So, I just wanted to do a audio podcast because, I usually am uploading some sort of podcast, but, because I switched phones and stuff, haven't been able to do a podcast recently. But guys, I wanted to answer some common questions that we may be asking lately. And then also, I just wanted to kind of give my perspective on, some of the world events that are happening. So, guys, one thing I think we have to do is just, keep our mental health, stay strong, stay positive, stay in faith. There's a lot of things that, try to pull you down as far as, things that you are losing faith over, as far as maybe you're looking for a change in your life or looking for some sort of breakthrough. And so I think a lot of times you have to really keep that faith even when you don't necessarily see an answer forming right away for your particular situation or for for whatever you're going through. You may not necessarily see some sort of way out from whatever you're dealing with. And so that's why I say keep the faith, and really just focus in on kind of some of your immediate goals, some of the things that you can control, and going from there. Now, I do believe we are in the end times, guys. I think there's a lot of reasons to believe that. I have posted some videos recently on why a person should believe that. But it's biblical, guys. It's like, it's already written in the New Testament that we should be believing that, Jesus will come soon. So other than that, I think one of the kind of biggest things that even on social media, we really see a lot of people kind of recognizing the power of artificial intelligence. And I think the power of us entering into a world war, World War III, and so on. Now, because there was a World War II and a World War I personally don't believe that if we enter into a World War III, it automatically means it is the start of the tribulation. And I just want to make that clear, that, you have to realize that the Bible doesn't necessarily say that, if there's a World War III, that it's the start of the tribulation. There are certain events that most Christians agree on that deem the start of the tribulation, which is Revelation chapter 6, guys. And so if you see things that line up with Revelation chapter 6, then you know that tribulation has started. But here's the problem with that. Many Christians, and I would really count myself as one of them, we don't necessarily believe that we'll even be here to see the start of the tribulation. Most of us believe that we will, be able to be raptured and escape that day before the tribulation even starts, guys. And so, that's one thing that you just gonna have to recognize, is that there's a little bit of a difference of opinion on some of these things. Now, I've written some articles, guys, And my website is down right now, guys, but it's all going to turn around, guys. You know, I just believe it. And one of the reasons I believe that is just because, you know, I know my own actions, and I know my own kind of ways of going about, you know, following Jesus, where it should be working out for you, you know. Now, there's times where I do definitely feel that it doesn't always work out, you know. There's times where I feel like I'm taking 2 steps back instead of 2 steps forward, you know. But nevertheless, there's still hope, guys. And so I'm going to make a longer podcast. I'm not really in a place to do that right now, guys. And so I'm going to have to talk to you later. But thanks so much for listening, and see ya.